Hey guys, Todd Hollowell here. Hey, we're talking about tube jig fishing and how do you rig a tube up? What are the different ways you can rig it and what size tube jig head do you need? Let's talk about that real quick. You want to make sure that you have anywhere from 1/8 all the way up to a 1/4 ounce jig head. I like to use a 1/8 ounce river rat tackle jig head. It's got EWG Gamakatsu hook on it, but I like to use the 1/8 ounce when I'm fishing shallow, say less than 5 foot of water, or if I'm fishing in light current, maybe in a stream. If I'm getting into the mid depths, or if I'm going to be flipping docks, skipping docks with a tube, I like to move to a 3/16. 3/16 is always for me a good all-around tube jig size, and if you don't know what size to use, grab the 3/16. Now, when you get deeper than 10 or 12 foot of water, or if you're fishing in heavy current in a creek, you want to switch to the 1/4 ounce jig head. So make sure you have 1/8, 3/16, and 1/4 ounce river rat tackle tube jig heads before you go fishing. Now, how do you rig them once you got your tube jig and you've got your jig heads? I'm going to show you the two ways that I like to rig up my jig heads. The first one is just flat out an open hook style. The second one is called stupid style, and I'm going to show you both. Anytime I'm fishing and I'm not around grass or any kind of heavy cover like sticks, logs, brush piles, or anything like that, if the chance of getting hung up is minimal, I'm just going to rig it open style, just like this. The key to it is to make sure that your line tie comes out perfectly straight and it's balanced and straight with your hook point as they're coming out of the tube jig head. That allows it to swim straight and be very natural, okay? This one is called stupid style. It's weedless. You can see I don't have to rig this Texas rigged because the hook is the sinker is already welded to the hook. You don't have a Texas rigged sinker that's floating up and down here. This allows you to skip this tube around boat docks, into brush piles. It allows you to jerk it out of grass without having a sinker come into play. So make sure you get out, grab you some river rat tackle jig heads, go fishing, try these two different ways to rig them, and I hope that helps you catch more fish. We'll see you guys on the water.